Sup, chat? Let me just get this loading. Let me unmute it for the anthem.
Early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming out of the rocket's bright light, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Michelle Brooks Thompson.
All right, so we got two parlays going on right now. One is a no sweat, so they had a little something going on for the NBA Finals for Game 1 only. So you can do a up to, I think it was a $25 bet for no sweat. So even if I lose this bet, I will get a token of that same value for the next parlay. So that's pretty clutch. The next one was one I put together on my own. They each have a pretty good payout. One's $15 for 362, one's 25 for 378. So I mean, they're not bad. They're not as big as I usually do. I want to kind of feel out game one first. So that's kind of what we're doing. If anybody's coming in and they are new to the parlay streams, I will mute commercials. So I'll mute commercials, go over kind of things that are going on, and then depending on how the night goes, I might do some halftime, like mid-game parlays or bets or something on FanDuel, and you guys can do it with me. And then see how they pay out. Ones I do want to start doing as well are parlays that are cash out options. Those are some I haven't done yet. And having a cash out option actually would be pretty clutch. So but yeah, obviously I can't stream the actual like game itself because that's copyright. So I have the ESPN website going over the Gamecast. We can kind of follow stats that way and then kind of compare it with the parlays. And I am live on Twitch right now and on YouTube, so we're dual streaming today. TikTok, they don't allow gambling streams, so I'm not on TikTok right now. But if you guys have a minute and you guys want to take that moment to follow your boy, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. But yeah. We shall see how the night goes. I think, to be honest with you, we're gonna know pretty quick. That's my guess. I think we're gonna know pretty quick. Chat. YouTube. Yeah. Honestly, I like the underdog story for the Mavs. I think it's a good story. I always enjoy the underdogs in sports. I personally think they have a fighting chance, but the Celtics are kind of like the bad guys of the season this year, and they're just too good at defense. So I don't know if that one-man band of the Mavericks can take on the entire defense of the Celtics. So we'll see. If the Celtics D or Celtics players can stay healthy, then I think they're gonna take it. They might even take it in 4. Not gonna lie, that defense is too good. But I honestly think it'll be best of 6. They'll take it in 6. But they have the potential to take it in 4. I didn't put any of the money lines or over-unders on points for game 1. I kind of am against it. Not against it. I put it in my parlays once in a while, but especially for the first game, it's tough. Now, one of my biggest hits, I did have a money line within my parlay on game 1 of, I think it was Mavs. Who was it? I can look at my settles. So my most recent big hit was this one, which was a $100 wager for $13.96. So that's my most recent. Before that, I had a big one, which was this one. $100 wager on a 6-leg parlay. The spread was, I had to take the spread. The spread, when it's anything over 10 like that, you have to take the spread. You have 2 chances of winning that particular bet. The Celtics could have won, which they did, if I recall. Or no, I think Pacers actually won. Or no, did they come back? I can't remember. But regardless, you have 2 ways of winning that game. The Celtics can win, but then win under 10 points and you still hit that. Pacers can just win and you still hit that. So you have 2 ways of actually winning that part of the parlay. So if it's a spread bet that's that big of a differential, then I'll take it. As you can see over here, it's only a 6.5 point spread. I'm not touching that. But this is one of my biggest ones so far. That one almost hit $8,000 off a $100 bet. So, but I typically kind of stay away a little bit from putting in money lines of the actual overall game within a parlay, because that thing can literally ruin your entire parlay.
It's the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics, game 1 of the NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV. This place is packed and it's loud as we get set for the best of 7. Jason Tatum and the Celtics ready. Tatum wearing a mic for us tonight.
We really back. We really back. It's definitely letting her. It's letting her. Yo, my man KP do. We gotta be ourselves. Do what we do. Have fun. Everything gonna be all right.
Tatum and the Celtics, second time in 3 years in the finals. As we look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Ford. And again, Al Horford will start his 11th straight game. Kristaps Porzingis is back, but he'll come off the bench. Meanwhile, for the Mavericks, with 2 key midseason acquisitions in the starting lineup.
I think that's a little better. You see a little bit more what's going on?
All the analysis, all the predictions been occurring over the past week. Time to play basketball. 4 more wins to take home the Larry O'Brien Trophy as Jaylen Brown jumps on the court to get the first loose ball. And J.J. Redick, you played in the NBA Finals. There's just a different feeling in this arena right now.
There's a totally different energy than anything else that I was ever a part of. It is
So it looks like Drew Holiday already hit one of his threes that I need on this parlay.
Al Horford with the first bucket.
So we already hit. Al Horford has 2 points out of the 6.5.
Eastern Conference Final
Great
win
start.
by Lisa Salters. How hungry are you for a championship? He said, I'm starving. Gafford.
I took a chance on doing the unders because I'm really betting on the Celtics defense.
That is a big start for the Dallas
So I took a
Mavericks.
chance on Luka under and PJ under.
Coming off likely is Derrick Jones Jr.
2 out of the gate. There it is. Already hit.
Drew Holiday. Well, get ready for 3-ball. These 2 teams took more 3-pointers per game.
Already got Drew Holiday. 2 plus 3s.
Including the Celtics.
Boom.
47% of their shots were from 3-point range.
Oh no, they called that a 2. They called that a 2.
His first shot. It's good, and we're off to a 4-for-4 start. And that's just what makes Doncic so tough. You can stay in front, you can stop the basketball, but he's got size, he's got strength to just shoot right over the top.
He is right now on one of the great runs in NBA playoff history and playing in his very first finals game. Jaylen Brown can't get that to fall. Tatum the rebound. Back to White. Catch, shoot. And Doncic.
That's out. Celtics ball.
Celtics will get the ball. Doncic, before the game, watching him in warm-ups, he was as loose as any star player before his finals debut I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen him change demeanor before a game. There's no nerves with him, and then once he steps on the court, he becomes an assassin.
He left his home at 13 years old to play professional basketball. He played in the EuroLeague Championship and won the MVP at 18. This is not a scenario where he's going to be afraid.
There's no such thing as intimidation with Luka Doncic. Brown to White. White again, a catch and shoot. Al Horford the rebound. Brown's going to try it. Brown shot off the mark.
Oh, that was a terrible shot.
Tips it, keeps it alive. A new 14. Already 3 offensive rebounds. Horford fakes a pass. And Doncic this time grabs the rebound, and Tatum upset with himself. Reached in and inadvertently hit him in the head. And if you're Joe Mazzulla, you like the shots you're getting right now on the offensive end. Boston creating extra opportunities with that corner crash, and then you see here Tatum just getting a side swipe on Luka's head.
Joe Mazzulla, who's done a spectacular job with these Celtics all year and here in the playoffs. They're 12-2 in the postseason.
Doncic gets inside, comes up short, but tipped on in by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford acquired mid-season.
What an acquisition he's been. Tatum stumbles a bit, lost it. Kyrie Irving, quick outlet. PJ Washington.
Look like Alfred hit a 3 right now.
Strong finish. An early
So we already got 5 out of 6.5 for Horford on this parlay.
pushing on the make. Horford open.
There it is. We have an assist already for Luka. I think on this top parlay, the biggest one is going to be Drew Holiday on the assist.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum so dynamic as Jaylen Brown gets the easy 2 in transition. Doris, we talk so much about these great offenses, but their defenses are enormous in terms of the reason for their success.
So Dallas, the last 20 games, they were 14-6 and one of the best defenses in the league. Boston all year has been that, as you see Al get another great contest.
Horford's defense firing up the crowd. Drew Holiday gets past Gafford, kicks it out. Brown inside, beautiful pass, and Holiday lays it up and in.
You see what Boston does. They fight very hard to keep their spacing. We saw it on the drive with Al early. The rim is open, you attack, good things happen.
Horford now picking up Doncic, the step back three-pointer. Tatum the rebound. Tatum has led the team in the playoffs in scoring, rebounding, and assists. Over 10 rebounds per game. A huge area of improvement for him over the last couple of years. Tatum gets inside, kicks it out. Wide open 3, Horford. And Derrick Jones to quick outlet. Kyrie Irving drives, pulls up, shot. It's good. Soft touch. Irving hearing some boos, but not crazy boos. And that shot was ridiculous. I mean, 2 guys contesting you. They get a piece of the ball on the way up. He still has the concentration to make
tip.
that.
Oh, stolen.
He gets another steal here. And then a foul on Jaylen Brown. Was Irving had 2 years here as a member of the Celtics. It was not a pleasant exit. The fans have let him know every time he's been back. Watch Irving here as he goes into his shot. Al Horford gets a piece of the ball. That's 2 elite defenders that he's shooting over the top. And the huge ovation right now is Irving again. Just a wizard with the ball. Kristaps Porzingis comes back in after missing the last 10 games. He has not played for 38 days.
Damn.
A calf injury suffered game 4 opening round against Miami. Irving finds a
Wide open jump shot.
You have two elite shot makers, JJ. You touched on it. Luka in the middle of the floor, right over the top at 6'7", and Kyrie's ability to create his own.
Tatum's pass deflected out. Last touch by the Mavericks. Derek Lively.
Tatum has literally no points yet.
In for the Mavericks. We'll have our first time out.
And over
Stay tuned to see what Miami superstars want to be. Bad boys. Bad
like
boys,
over
ride or die.
4 minutes and 2 seconds. Jesus Christ,
in
math.
movie theaters.
Jimmy Butler is
A little over
reportedly
4
considering
minutes.
leaving the
Jason
Miami
Tatum has no
Heat out in
points.
the cold.
Jimmy, we were just getting our groove back. I consider myself a part of the team, Mike.
You are 4'11". You could be the mascot.
Basketball is in my blood.
O negative.
I shot that from a weird angle.
You expecting anybody? Yo, man, what you doing? I want to be a bad boy. Oh, hell no.
Bad Boys Ride or Die. Rated R. Watch the NBA Finals on ABC.
Allow me to reintroduce
Oh yeah. Here we can watch some highlights.
The Home Depot has Father's Day gifts for every kind of dad.
Damn ads.
Dads. Go back for seconds, dads. And I'm not crying, you're crying, dads. And when you need it fast, get same-day delivery and make any kind of dad's day at the Home Depot.
And that's what makes Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum so dynamic. As Jaylen
With the
Brown
Walla Walla
gets the
slam bam.
transition. Doris, we talk so much about these great offenses, but their defenses are enormous.
The Home Depot has Father's Day gifts for every kind of dad.
I'm gonna make you guys shop at the Home Depot now.
Go back for seconds, dads. And I'm not crying, you're crying, dads. And when you need it fast, get same-day delivery and make any kind of dad's day at the Home Depot.
Stumbles a bit, lost it. Kyrie Irving, quick outlet. PJ Washington. Washington goes to the rim. And a strong finish. An early 4-point lead now for Dallas.
Volvo plug-in hybrids. Perfect for anywhere they want to go this summer.
I know. Let's go goldfish shopping. Let's go on a big family road trip.
Near or far, the XC90 plug-in hybrid.
Played in the NBA Finals. There's just a different feeling in this arena right now.
There's a totally different energy than anything else that I was ever a part of. It is literally the highlight of my career.
Al Horford with the first bucket.
Damn, I should have bet on the first bucket of the game. Horford probably was one of the bigger ones that was higher odds.
Finals on ABC.
Ruling the court brought to you by Burger King. Kristaps Porzingis ruled the court during the regular season. His first with Boston after being acquired from the Wizards. A terrific year for Porzingis. A big part of their success. First round against Miami. Game 4 injured. Hadn't played since. Doris, where does he make the biggest difference with this team?
Honestly, Mike, he's been the key to unlocking multiple things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he can post up. It adds a dynamism to the Boston Celtics offense. At 7'3", JJ, he can stretch you to 3. He takes an average shot at 27 feet. So you got to close a long way defensively. He's been elite as a rim protector.
And if you think about the series that Dallas has played thus far in the playoffs, there's always been one guy on the court that you could help off of. Against the Boston Celtics and Kristaps Porzingis, you don't have that luxury. That foul is on P.J. Washington as we check in with Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, well, Porzingis has been asked all week if he feels good or just good enough to be out there. And he said it's tough to say because he hasn't played in so long. He said he's confident, though, just in knowing that he did everything he could to prepare for the moment. And he said, I've come back from injuries before. This is game 1 of the finals, so that adds to the intensity. But he said, I can't overthink this. It's a basketball game. I've just got to go out and hoop.
Yeah, there was a hesitancy to him talking about it as he so desperately wants to play. This is the furthest. Oh, Doncic Doncic with Celtics surrounding him. And about to come
Come on,
back to the
Tatum, you
floor,
gotta
let it
score,
go. He
bro.
thought he was fouled. They've hit 7 of their first 10 from the field and only lead by 1. There's the
I got a
rookie
holiday
Lively out on
assist. That's
Tatum.
good.
Gets pass, goes inside, kicks it out wide open. Derek White. That 3 is good. Tatum already with 3 assists. He hasn't scored. We've seen him do so many other things to help his team win this year and in these playoffs. Eric Jones misses. Holiday, the running start. White tries again. This one contested, no problem for Derek White, his second three-pointer.
Back-to-back threes. That's where I got the holiday assist from.
And back-to-back possessions. If you show help against the Boston Celtics, that spacing and shooting, that's the threat.
Derek Jones gets inside, but Porzingis' height altering that shot. The starting 5 can all score from any place on the floor. Porzingis, jump shot, and a foul called on Doncic. That will be his first.
Mike, I got to tell you, I could not be more impressed with Jason Tatum's patience in this basketball game. Early in his career, he told us, I was so thirsty and hungry to score it that you can get selfish. So you show patience. Drew Holiday gets to the middle of the paint, 2 feet in the paint, you push it out. But this young man's growth and maturity at such a young age has been special to watch.
And right now, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. New offer here for Game 1. Tonight's officials, Secretary Chief Zach Zarber, his 11th finals. Referee Josh Tibbin, his 5th finals. The umpire is Courtney Kirkland, his 4th finals. They also always have an alternate here in the building, Tyler Ford. David Guthrie's back in the replay center. Congratulations to the 12 officials who will work the NBA Finals. You know, Tatum, it's like every single playoff game is so scrutinized. It's amazing. And you look at this guy, it's often talked about what he doesn't do. As opposed
So we got
to
Holiday out of the game
done.
now.
He's had great success. He's had legendary games, yet he's aware that it's not going to rest until he
Luka
wins a
already
title.
has 7 points.
So much of the
That
discussion
sucks.
around Jason Tatum is whether or not his jump shot goes
And he
in.
just made a
As
3.
Luka's jump shot goes in there. But with Tatum, he just does so many other things on the basketball floor at an elite level. He's not defined by his jump shot.
Porzingis, guarded by Harvey, leans in. Harvey trying to draw a foul. Porzingis knocks down his first, and that is a shooter. That's got to feel good to see the ball go in. Doncic with Sam Hauser. Spins, lost it. Brown picks it up. Here's Derek White. Finds Tatum cutting. He spin, lost the handle. Brown saved it, but threw it right to line.
Tatum. One of the whole quarter basketball.
P.J. Washington goes right at Porzingis. Tough shot. Again, the size of Porzingis. And a foul call on P.J. Washington. That's his second. He's a critical player for these Mavericks.
And we've already seen
Got
here
2 rebounds
early
from Luka on
the
the
value
second
of
parlay.
Kristaps Porzingis. Doris, you touched on his elite rim protection. Here's an example of that. His size just makes you take a more difficult
P.J.
shot, and this
Washington's
is
out of
where
the
he's
game.
had so much success this season, posting up, facing up against smaller players and just shooting right over the top.
The conditioning piece is critical here. As they came up the floor, he was the last guy after that play. So I wonder what kind of burst he can give us in spurts.
There's a double team on Tatum. Porzingis line drive shot missed. And Doncic will rebound. Doncic also leading his team in scoring, in rebounding, in assists. Doncic, another step back three-pointer. Porzingis
Missed.
the rebound.
Got 3 rebounds for Luka.
Cleveland also has checked in for Dallas.
I see Tatum to score some points.
Going to his bench early and often as Brown throws it away. That's 4 turnovers. They've been a little careless with the basketball.
Jaylen Brown tried to attack that matchup with Luka Doncic. Just got a little sped up with his handle. So far, Sam Hauser, by the way, is 2-0 versus Luka Doncic in getting stops.
What the fuck was that, bruh? And he missed all of it for nothing.
Ball carves out Doncic.
3 rebounds now, and he missed. That's a perfect scenario. He got a rebound and missed.
Tatum, the hesitation move, goes inside, draws contact, can't get to the ball. And here's Jaden Hardy. Hardy got some very important minutes in the conference finals against Minnesota. Can't score there as Cleveland knocks it out of bounds. Kyrie Irving will return, and Drew Holiday gets off the bench to follow him into the game. Niners scan for your chance to win exclusive NBA prizes and experiences.
All right, we got Holiday back in the game, so we're watching his threes and his assists.
Porzingis and Lively. You can see Porzingis hasn't played. He's breathing heavy out there right now. So that's expected. Lively on him. Porzingis,
Oh, and he just got right by him. Oh my.
Are you kidding me? It's 7'3".
Oh my.
Pushing up in pressure, and KP goes right at him.
Jaden Hardy goes right at Porzingis. Block shot. Saved by Brown. Porzingis has had an impact. Porzingis
Oh, Holiday
has
didn't come in
Green
yet.
on him,
I thought he did
wants
come
to post
in.
up. Huge height advantage. Lively lurking. Porzingis shooting. Scoring. Kristaps Porzingis, 8 points in 5 minutes. Timeout Dallas.
I'm see if I can show you that. Let me see if I could refresh and get different highlights. Womp womp womp. Back. It's so weird. Why can't retry? Retry. 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 I'm back in the saddle. All right, so honestly, we started out pretty strong. The only issue we got is Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum points. I need Luka rebounds. I just need him to be a rebound dude and an assist dude. I need him to get those 10 assists.
the second, Kristaps Porzingis walked in the gym. The crowd was on his feet. Here's a keep action on a dribble handoff. Turns the corner for the dunk. As we said, he can shoot right over the top when Dallas switches. And then this is what they've been missing. This rim protection from Kristaps Porzingis. Just a tremendous start from him.
Well, he played 2.5 years with the Mavericks. Was supposed to be that other star with Luka Doncic. Josh Green kicks it out to Cleveland. It just didn't work out. Part of it was injuries. Part of it, they just didn't mesh.
All right, we got 3 points out of Jason Tatum.
Jaden Hardy, Holiday all over him. Hardy gets it back and backs it in. Nice recovery from Jaden Hardy, getting some important game 1 of the NBA Finals minutes here. He's a fearless young player, just his second year in the league. Josh Green is on Tatum, now picked up by Gafford. Tatum, contested three is good. His first points to go with 3 assists and 3 rebounds.
There's a switch out front. He backs up on the big, knowing Gafford's going to have a hard time closing to him. That's a pretty shot. And when he's got that free working, JJ, look out.
Irving's going to hear the booze pretty much every time he touches it. That one off the side of the backboard. Tatum to Peyton Pritchard, who just checked in. Porzingis way outside, knocks down another. What a start in his finals debut. Irving blocked by Porzingis. He's doing it all. Holiday, Hauser, three-pointer.
Holiday assist.
The Celtic Avalanche here in the first quarter, a 17-point lead. Hardy can't answer. Pritchard knocked out of his hands, still comes up with it. He's not afraid to mix it up inside on the boards. Celtics shooting 62% from the field. They have the 7 3-pointers as we wind down the first. Tatum gets past Irving, stripped and stolen by Irving. Here comes Josh Green, one man to beat, but it's a 7-footer. Who blocks it again?
That's 3 blocks for Porzingis.
3 block shots for Porzingis. Pritchard. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and that will end an explosive first quarter. Kristaps Porzingis in 7 minutes. 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He has never played past the first round in his NBA career. And after missing 38 days, what a return.
Solid start. Solid start. I forgot on this first parlay, I actually did a like I hedged my bet with PJ. So there's no way I can have both of these win. We'll see which one he wants to do. Wants to go off on threes or not make a single 3? Tatum only has 3 points in 1 quarter, which is terrible. Seven points for Luka in 1 quarter actually helps me. The only problem is they have such a deficit right now by 17 points that they might put him in and he might just start like shooting every fucking shot. Now, it's either going to be that or he's literally going to shoot every shot or he's just going to facilitate the ball to everybody to get a shot, which would help me on this one. If he can get assists specifically to PJ with threes, then we'll see what happens with that.
Since his arrival in Boston, this young man has played with a smile on his face because he's got an opportunity to win, and what a return. He's missed the last 10 games. You wouldn't know it by his performance. This is a 7'3" player on a dead sprint, twice on the pipe. Send him back, KP. Look out.
Here we go watch some Porzingis highlights.
The Home Depot has Father's Day gifts for every kind of dad. Always prepared dads. Go back for seconds dads. And I'm not crying, you're crying dads. And when you need it fast, get same-day delivery and make any kind of dad's day at the Home Depot.
He's a fearless young player, just his second year in the league. Josh Green is on Tatum, now picked up by Gafford. Tatum, contested three is good. His first points to go with 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Side of the backboard. Tatum, the Peyton Pritchard who just checked in. Porzingis way outside, knocks down another. Irving blocked by Porzingis. He's doing it all.
This dude came in from 30+ days not playing ball to having like 5 block shots in a quarter.
Problems in that first quarter.
Oh, man, they're on their home floor. They're making a lot of shots. I mean, it's the finals. They've been here before. We just got to get settled, get our bearings about ourselves, and just get into the game a little bit more, stay confident.
Shut up.
You've been here before, and you said even before the series started that you're going to have to be the calming voice for your team. What's the best way to do that, to calm everything down right now?
Oh, the best teacher's experience right now. You know, it's the first quarter. We're not going to judge ourselves too much on it, but we obviously got to play better.
All right, thank you, Kyrie. Mike?
All right, Lisa, spoken like a leader who has been there before and seen huge deficits, although in game 1 of the NBA Finals, as Irving, a beautiful left hand, that's the largest lead at the end of the first quarter of a game 1 in Finals history. That 17-point lead.
There's a reason that Boston has won so many games by 20 or more. There's a reason they get up so many games by 20 or more. It's because of the three-point shot. A 15-point advantage from behind the arc in that first quarter.
Pritchard, another rebound. Washington back in the game with the 2 fouls. Deflects it out of bounds. Celtics shooting 54%. And the Mavericks just 38%. Dallas has been a great road team. 7-2 in these playoffs. They won their last 5, including 3 victories in Minneapolis against the Timberwolves. Brown leans in. Back shot's good. Jaylen Brown with his second field goal. He's got 6. Trying to stay with Doncic. Double team. Floats it inside to Gafford for an easy bucket.
There's an assist.
And because of the cross matching, Gafford consistently will be guarded by a smaller player. He gets size and position. He can take advantage. But
Holiday assist.
Three-pointer from the Boston Celtics.
He barely had the ball in his hands and he was in the shooting motion.
It's a catch-eye keep eye there, Mike.
There you go. There you go. As Washington foul. Crowd doesn't like it. Good aggressive move from P.J. Washington.
I mean, this is such a skill, and you have to practice this. The ability to catch the ball in the shooting pocket with no dip. What a shot from Sam Hauser.
Well, what a performance. Because you think about the last series and the stretches and the struggle for Mr. Hauser. Couldn't make a shot, didn't hold up defensively. Tonight he's been terrific.
Foul is on Hauser. Washington at the line. Upcoming national TV schedule. All games on ABC. Saturday, WNBA. Liberty playing at the Sun. Sunday, Game 2 of the NBA Finals back here in Boston. And then Wednesday, NBA Finals Game 3 will be from Dallas, Texas. P.J. Washington hits a pair. Washington, incredible midseason acquisition from Charlotte. He's been their 3rd leading scorer in the playoffs. What a season he's had. Brown goes inside.
Oh my God.
Slam from Jaylen Brown.
Whew.
Highlight play after another. Irving at 3. Can't get it to fall. Tipped and taken by Horford. Again, this is Celtics are doing this to a Mavericks team that's been one of the best defensive teams in the NBA down the stretch of the season. Pritchard at 3. And Washington the rebound. Picked up by Pritchard. Irving gets in the paint, stops left-handed, can't get it to fall. Good move, just couldn't finish, and Brown comes down with it. And a whistle and a foul on Irving, much to the delight of the Celtic crowd.
I mean, this was just ridiculous from Jaylen Brown. Yes, the finish was nice, but the tween cross to get the separation. Flush it!
Between
Mr.
two,
Brown.
bro, and on Irving.
The MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. The crowd serenading Kyrie Irving as Jaylen Brown now at 8 points. Porzingis back in. Hauser sits down. Holiday also back on the floor. Derek Lively returns for Dallas.
You can see they're bringing Luka Doncic to the screen every time and seeing if Jaylen Brown can beat him one-on-one.
Oh.
Horford and Porzingis together. Holiday out to Pritchard. Horford thought about it. Shot clock winding down. 2 on the 24. Pritchard has to launch it. Puts it up. And Lively grabs the rebound. So many new faces on this Mavericks team, including the rookie Lively. And one of the most impressive things on how with so many new faces here they are in the finals. Doncic shot won't go, but he'll get to the free throw line. His NBA Finals debut. 23 years ago today, another great young guard played in his first NBA Finals game, scored 48. That was Allen Iverson back in 2001. Doncic so far 7 points. This is the free throw.
All right, he missed one.
NBA championship.
He makes the second
lineup. Enter this code for an NBA Champions pack and NBA 2K24. We'll see you on the court. Doncic, of course, led the NBA in scoring, has a spectacular season in his 6th year. One of the greatest offensive weapons this game has ever seen. White guarded by Josh Green. Green's had some good impactful minutes here in the playoffs. Doncic stops Tatum. Good defense there from Luka Doncic. Tatum spins inside. Porzingis leans in. Back shot. Can't get it. And Derek Lively outlets.
But this matters, Mike. The reason I keep bringing Doncic up is they're trying to wear him out defensively. Whether it's Tatum or Brown, they just keep attacking him.
Meanwhile, whistle and a foul as Lively got hit on the alley-oop attempt.
And this is what he's got to do. They're going to keep coming. So as long as he's moving his feet, making things as tough as he possibly can, trying to stay in front, JJ.
And this is not new to Luka Doncic. This is what he's faced throughout his playoff career. We saw it in the Clippers series. We saw it in the Oklahoma City Thunder series. He's going to get targeted on the defensive end.
That foul on Porzingis is first. The lob has been such a weapon for the Mavericks. Doncic gets inside. That time a simple pass. Lively couldn't handle it. The 20-year-old has been marvelous in his first NBA playoffs. Again, the rookie from Duke. He's actually played in more playoff games in his career than Kristaps Porzingis. Tatum, three-pointer. And Washington hauls in the rebound. Rebounding numbers have been all Boston early, +9. Doncic finds P.J. Washington, a left open three-pointer, can't get
Missed it.
They're just 2 of 10 from downtown. Celtics 8 for 20 from three-point range. Derek Jones, excellent defender, but again, Porzingis was the height advantage. Shoots over him, shots good. He's 5 of 7 from the field.
He's doing such a good job of facing up and using his size to shoot over the top. That time, that little pull-through created the separation to shoot over Jones.
White the rebound. They try and wrestle it away. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Jaylen Brown drives. Excellent defense from P.J. Washington. Porzingis trying to play it physical. Another jump shot. Another bucket. Kristaps Porzingis has erupted. A big smile and a
that dude's balling.
Timeout Dallas.
That dude is just straight balling.
So on the opposite side of the floor, Tatum said no, Kristaps. You got it cooking, so he makes sure he gets the basketball back. You love that he just repositions himself, shoots right over the top.
And this is that pull through that he loves. He goes low to try to draw the foul, gets the hands back, soft touch.
Ain't no breeze, rings. I lit the city up bright lights, yeah, I made it gleam. I had to eat.
Let me vibe for a minute.
Good morning, everybody. We are here to discuss the
What?
Making work make sense. LinkedIn knows how.
Stripped and stolen by Irving. Here comes Josh Green, one man to beat, but it's a 7-footer. Who blocks it again? Played past the first round in his NBA career. And after missing 38 days, what a return.
The Home Depot has Father's Day gifts for every kind of dad. Always prepared dads. Go back for seconds dads. And I'm not crying, you're crying dads. And when you need it fast, get same-day delivery and make any kind of dad's day at the Home Depot.
He's a fearless young player, just his second year in the league. Josh Green is on Tatum, now picked up by Gafford. Tatum, contested three is good. His first points to go with 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Side of the backboard. Tatum, the Peyton Pritchard who just checked in. Porzingis way outside, knocks down another. Irving blocked by Porzingis. He's doing it all. Holiday, Hauser, three-pointer. It's a Celtic avalanche here in the first quarter of 17 points.
The Home Depot has Father's Day gifts for every kind of dad. Always prepared dads. Go back for seconds dads. And I'm not crying, you're crying dads. And when you need it fast, get same-day delivery and make any kind of dad's day at the Home Depot.
Hasn't played. He's breathing heavy out there right now. Well, that's expected. Lively on him. Porzingis gets away inside and throws it down.
Are you kidding me? It's 7'3", Lively pushing up in pressure, and KP goes right at him.
Jaden Hardy goes right at Porzingis.
Good morning, everybody. We are here to discuss the
What?
Making work make sense. LinkedIn knows how.
Season acquisition from Charlotte. He's been their third leading scorer in the playoffs. What a season he's had. Brown goes inside. Oh, what a slam from Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, yes, the finish was nice, but the tween.
Washington, Derrick Jones Jr., Doncic, Kleba, and Irving out there. Horford almost had the steal. Instead, Mavs have 14 to shoot. Horford did start. Porzingis came off the bench. The way he's playing, that might not be bad strategy for Joe Mazzulla. Derrick Jones goes inside. Nice drive and finish from Jones. One of the great free agent bargains this year in the NBA. Started every game for him in the playoffs. Veterans minimum salary. He's been so valuable. Drew Holiday, three-pointer misses. Irving pushes, runs into White. Now steps back. Doncic now with Holiday on. He'll see a host of different defenders. Holiday makes some pass, but a foul call on Holiday. It'll be side out. First foul on Holiday.
Oh, Drew Holiday felt like this was not a foul. Luka will make this late pass often. You see as he's going into his shooting motion, got hit on the arm.
Despite the reaction, watching the play on the Jumbotron.
Doncic gets inside, missed the layup. Doncic 3 for 9 to start. Here comes Tatum. Doncic double teaming. Brown, corner three, got it. 9 3-pointers for the Celtics. The lead is 22.
You can't casually double team unexpectedly, because that's when Boston's so dangerous.
Brown on the steal and slam. Well, the crowd delighted. A dominant first half right now for Boston. After a 9-day layout, they've thrown some haymakers here in the first half. Offensive foul. Kleber on the screen.
Kleber here. Kyrie Irving trying to run a little chase action, and Kleber turns right into Drew Holiday. That's a foul every time. And Jaylen Brown picking Luka's pocket. He's got 2 of those steals already that have led to dunks.
Brown 13 points. Holiday fakes the pass inside. Faked one pass and made a beautiful second one. This is a romp right now. 26-point lead. Irving throws it away. Celtics dominating on both ends.
The Celtics right now, they're getting whatever they want. They're getting shots at the basket. They're getting wide open threes. Their ball movement, spacing has been superb so far. And Dallas right now going to his zone.
Tatum, a contested three. It's good. It's a 29-point lead. They've doubled them up with 4 minutes to play here in the second. Doncic gets inside, and a much-needed bucket, although Jaylen Brown very slow to get up.
Got hit with a screen, Mike, I think, out in the middle of the floor.
Ball slipped out of Tatum's hands. It slipped out of a couple of players as Holiday's smart play knocks it off of Kyrie Irving. 10 to shoot for Boston.
So communication coming up the floor. You usually rely on your teammates to communicate that's coming, because if you take that full on, it is painful. And you look shaken there for a second.
Doesn't look as painful in slow motion. As you're going into a normal speed. P.J. Washington, a strong, tough dude. After Dallas had the 1-point lead, what a massive turnaround for the Celtics. Kleber got his hands on it. Deflects off the... Nope, they say it did not touch Horford.
Jaylen
Still Celtic ball.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown thought it was going the other way, but it did not. Al never got his hands on it.
They only have 3.4 to shoot. Tatum catches. Tatum spins, double team, blocked by Kleber. And the shot clock expires. Good defense from the Mavericks.
That was excellent from Maxi Kleber. He was guarding the inbounder. As soon as it went into Tatum, he was on a dead sprint to contest that shot.
Kleber missed 9 games after injuring his shoulder early in the playoffs. An important role player for them, including on the defensive end. Doncic stops, gets inside. P.J. Washington, short. They have really struggled from 3-point range. 2 for 12. Irving almost stole it. Derek White, corner 3. Way off. And a foul on the outlet pass. That's going to be 2 on Holiday, I believe. Yep.
Boy, but it feels like the defensive intensity from the Boston Celtics has been at an extremely high level. Their speed to the basketball, their ball pressure, up and passing lanes.
And so much of playoff basketball is figuring out what you're willing to give up. And right now it feels like Boston willing to give up the P.J. Washington, Derek Jones Jr. above the breakthrough threes.
Celtics in the penalty, so that's why the free throws. Washington misses the first. Well, game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals Saturday in South Florida. Oilers Lakers and the Panthers at 8 on ABC. Coverage begins with The Point at 7 Eastern on ESPN2, the Stanley Cup Finals. The Dallas Mavericks are a great offensive team as Irving with the save goes into the crowd. They have 31 points with 3 minutes to go in the half. Doncic gets that one to go. And Doncic now with 12 points. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout.
Well, no. I don't know if Tatum could get 25 points. Plus, Luka's not getting his boards that he usually does. This dude usually gets like 10 plus boards a game. It's crazy.
Boston Celtics held a 20-point lead in almost half their games this season in the playoffs. Meanwhile, had 19 wins by 25 or more. That's an NBA record regular season and playoffs, the most efficient offense in regular season history. It has been a phenomenal offensive year, Doris.
Mike, this is a team that talks all the time about fighting for their spacing. You have a dynamic driver in Jason Tatum. The one thing Jason Kidd said, we can't guard him with 3. You can send 2, but not 3. These open shots. Kristaps Porzingis, he averages 27 feet on his three-point attempts. He fires from 29 feet. But they need a little bit more defensive urgency, to me, the Dallas Mavericks, against a great offensive team in the Celtics.
After the 4-game sweep against Indiana, and it was one competitive sweep, if there is such a thing. Pacers give them all they could handle in most of the games. Tatum on the strong finish. Back up to 27.
Celtics right now are taking advantage of every single mismatch. And Dallas, when they have contained the basketball, have ended up getting in rotation.
Porzingis coming out on his former teammate Doncic. Gets inside, he's double teamed, has to take a rough shot. And P.J. Washington right there to throw it down. Washington 6 points.
You're Dallas trying to get back in this game. You obviously need to knock down some threes, but plays like that Extra possessions, offensive rebounds can help you create a margin.
Porzingis puts it in. Kristaps Porzingis knocking it down from everywhere.
That dude just made that shit from the logo.
11 minutes. I don't think the Porzingis family would have predicted a performance like this.
You're almost up by 30 points right now.
Kleber drives, goes right at Porzingis and backs it home. Impressive move from Maxi Kleber. Brown spins, Brown drives and draws the foul.
And this, again, the value of Kristaps Porzingis. So he sets the screen on Jason Tatum. Tatum into this pick and roll. Luka is in help. He's in a decent spot. He's shooting that from 30 feet. You don't want to extend out because if you can't contain the basketball, you have a driving lane to the basket, so you have to be in help position. It's that spacing so key for Porzingis.
Kleber with his second foul. Brown misses the first free throw. This is the biggest game of his career. And this is what he's doing. And he's playing it after being out for 38 days.
Jaylen Brown talked about the fact that his smiling all the time actually makes him uncomfortable. They live in the same building, and he's like, why is this guy always winking at me and smiling? Well, he's just so happy to be here, Mike. You think about his journey in Dallas, right? Struggle. You go to Washington, yes, you have a good year, but you have no shot of winning. Now you've got a championship aspiration, and you can see how he's loving every second.
He has been smiling from day one when he was acquired. Derek White almost a steal. Irving gets it back. Derek Jones on the bounce. Irving with Porzingis on in. Back up top. 5 to shoot. Doncic. Foul line jumper's good. Luka Doncic now 14 points. Largest lead was 29. They're trying to just cut into some of it before they head to the locker room. But only 39 points here in the first half for this explosive offensive team. Tatum, high arcing three, won't go. Porzingis keeps it alive. Ball deflected. Well, it falls into the hands of Kyrie Irving. Irving to Kleber. Bumped by Porzingis, steps back, three-pointer, puts it in. Luka Doncic with 17.
I do not want to be on an island defending him at 7-3. That's an uncomfortable position, Mike.
Tatum on the drive. Final seconds, launches. And that will end the first half. A dominant first half for the Celtics, led by the return of Kristaps.
All right, I will be right back. It's halftime, so All right. We're about to get back. We're about to get back in it. We're just a few minutes away from the second half starting.
But cooler and stormy for the weekend.
Hey, low man! We need a low man!
Right left, right left, right left.
Oh, man. I thought I could jump forward, man. Stay out.
Get through that.
Everybody chill, bro.
It's not kayfabe.
Hey, Dallas! Kai, I got it. Kai, I got it.
Box out.
Let's go, come on. Right, left. Kai, left. Oh, we good. Right distance.
I'm up top.
The two stars here in game one. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. Better shooting from the Celtics, better three-point shooting, better rebounding. Bench fabulous, led by Porzingis. And thus the big lead here at halftime of game one. And hi again, everyone, with JJ Redick and Doris Burke. Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Lisa in just a moment. What's your overall thought from the first half?
The three-point shooting was huge. Dallas was outscored by 30 points from behind the arc. They are so good at generating corner threes. It's such a big part of their offense. Only took one corner three in that first half, but a lot of that, Doris, had to do with Boston's defense.
Yeah, so Boston sent 6 different primary defenders at Luka Doncic. This guy in a 6-year career has averaged 28, 8, and 8. He's going to get his. He had 17. Can you make it difficult? Can you disrupt his rhythm? Boston has answers defensively. They are sending them at Luka.
He's already made a layup.
6 points,
So
2
he's got a
assists,
total of
3 of 9 from the
points.
field in the first half. Doncic gets inside, gets the layups, just so strong when he goes to the rim.
Boston talks all the time about the margins, starting quarters, ending quarters. What you don't want to do here is give Dallas any light out of the gates.
Well, the Clippers found out as Derek White knocks down the three. The Clippers found out that Dallas can come from behind as they were getting crushed earlier in the first round of the series. Dallas came back, took the lead. Now, they didn't win the game, but there is no lead safe for the NBA. We found that out even here in the playoffs. They were down by 31, came back and took the lead. The Mavericks did. Irving misses, but Gafford right there to clean it up. Now, I believe there's only been one lob dunk. That has been such a huge weapon for the Mavericks. It's Lob City. As White misses that. Jones the rebound.
You're thinking about what Joe Mazzulla wants in terms of a shot profile for his team and what he's willing to give up on the other end. So far in this game, he's getting exactly what he wants.
Doncic gets inside, tries to bank it, rattles in and out. He thought he got hit. White to Horford. Dan Horford getting the start. Porzingis came off the bench. Brown three-pointer misses. Washington snatching that rebound. Irving gets past Holiday. The floater in the paint is up. Nice soft touch from Kyrie Irving.
They could use a Kyrie Irving burst offensively. We can see him in a 3 or 4 minute stretch go off for 15 to 18. They need some juice.
And Doris, he's done that in the second half of numerous playoff games during this run. Doncic pokes it away as Tatum turns it over. Rifles a pass to Washington. Irving, nobody near him. Three-pointer can't get it to go. Gafford trying to save it. Lost it out of bounds. And we'll go down the other way as we check in with Lisa Salters.
Hey, Mike, well, I asked Jason Kidd what they need to do to get back in this. He said the first thing they need to do is play like we did in the second quarter. He said in the first quarter we played too much iso ball. He said we had better ball movement in the second quarter. Also, he said we've got to rebound the ball better. We can't give them so many second chance opportunities. And about Kristaps Porzingis and how to slow him down, he just smiled and said, hey, he was hot, but obviously we've got to play him better.
All right, Well, they've done a better job on the boards after that horrible start. Irving gets in the paint. Shot bounces off the rim. And Drew Holiday comes the other way. Holiday kicks it away. Quick release on the three. Doncic grabs another rebound.
So Luka's got 5 boards.
His guard, he does a spectacular
All they need
rebound.
3 more boards from Luka.
He's got Horford on.
And I need
Step
him
back
to
shot
stay
blocked by Horford. That's his second rejection. And an offensive foul. Doncic draws the charge. Two fouls on Jaylen Brown.
The Boston Celtics just don't have a lot of individual weak points on the defensive end. 38-year-old Al Horford staying in front, getting the block, and then Luka's feet are set, it looks like right there. Correct call from Zach Zarba.
Horford, by the way, this is his 182nd playoff game. That's now tied with John Stockton for the most playoff games by a player who has not won a title. Karl Malone, number 1.
Karl Malone.
Irving dribbling off his foot. Holiday lines up, got it. Nope, short. White has it. Bank shot won't go, but a foul. And free throws for Derek White.
Boy, Kyrie Irving has got, in many people's opinion, perhaps the greatest handle in the history of the game. We rarely see this kind of miscue. That ball is on a string. It goes off of those spectacular shoes he's wearing tonight.
I think he's got
That's turnover number 7 for Dallas.
He has better handles than
Celtics
AI,
have
bro.
9. First free throw good for White. Upcoming final schedule brought to you by American Express. All games are on ABC. Saturday, WNBA, Liberty at the Sun. Sunday, game 2 of the series back in Boston. 8 p.m. start, a little bit earlier. Then Wednesday goes back to 8:30 Eastern when the series shifts game 3 in Dallas. Lead back to 20. Irving. Oh, nice move inside. Backs it home.
Stop it. What did I just say about the greatest handle in history? He can put defenders on skates.
Good defense there. Part of the defensive resurgence for this Dallas team, as we'll take a look at Irving again. He's a magician with the ball. Part of the resurgence has been Irving and Doncic, never known to be great defenders, will not be all NBA defenders. They have really upped their defensive commitment and effort.
Jason Kidd talks about they've participated on the defensive end, and when you have other individually great defenders, if your best players are participating, you can build a good defense.
We don't necessarily like participation trophies, but when it comes to the defensive end of the floor and your best players, we like them.
Tatum turns it over. Washington gets inside, throws it off the glass with a left hand. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout. So a 29-point lead has all of a sudden been cut to 16.
Well, nobody stops the ball for the Boston Celtics. P.J. Washington off of the inbounds. Guys trying to get matched up. Drives into tough lefty finish over Derek White.
Tell me, you think you know.
The 2024 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV are brought to you by Patron. No one does.
All right, well, cutting it close. Close. screwing it up, man. He needs points. Oh. All right, Luka should have 7 rebounds now. Yep. Need one more rebound from Luka.
Broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
The other part, let's have some fun, right? We're acting like we never, like, this is basketball. Have fun. We're going to win the third quarter, and then we build on the third quarter, and then we win the fourth quarter, all right? Just understand, this is not us, go.
Jason Kidd's done a masterful job meshing all the new faces to get them here to the NBA Finals and turning the team around mid-season. The transformation what the Mavericks went through mid-season to become this stellar defensive team as Doncic gets inside, takes his time, and banks it home.
They've let him get to his right hand twice. Once he turns the corner, he gets his shoulders past you. He's strong enough to hold you off with that weak arm.
And seeing some of these shots go down, kind of invigorated their defense, although Derek Jones fouls Holiday there. Jones with his first.
So out of the gates, Luka and the Mavericks making some inroads. Again, they're going to hunt and attack Al Horford as the big, try to make him guard in space. He is the absolute best at changing pace.
We've seen 3 drives now. 1 from Kyrie Irving, 2 from Luka Doncic, where they have a clear advantage on their defender and no help has come.
Meanwhile, Doncic been kind of holding that right knee. His right knee has been a problem throughout the play. The numbers he has put up are staggering. Then you add into the fact that he's not 100%. And I know most players aren't 100%, but he's been dealing with a serious right knee injury plus the left ankle, and he's fought through it. But it seems to have flared up a bit here in the third. Washington one-on-one with Derek White. In and out, gets the rebound. Ball won't go, but a foul. Strong play there from P.J. Washington.
This may be a matchup they go to because he's got incredible size. He is physically so strong, and he just says, Derek White, you are not big enough, nor are you strong enough to guard me on the post.
So Washington a lot. First playoffs of his career. He's been their 3rd leading scorer. Again, first 4.5 years with Charlotte. He was acquired back in February. At the time of the trade, the Hornets were 10-40. You think he wasn't fired up to come play on a team that, I don't know if he thought they'd make the finals. This is a guy who's from the Dallas area. He used to go to Mavs games as a kid. He loved Dirk Nowitzki, loved Jason Kidd.
Finally,
what a wonderful turnaround for this young man.
Well, had he stayed on the Charlotte Hornets, there's a good chance post-deadline he would have started making vacation plans in April. Instead, he's playing into June.
Luka just scored a 3.
14-point Boston lead. And foul. It's going to go against Derek Lively. 2 fouls on Lively.
JJ, you played
Got
in the finals.
my 8th
Just take a look
rebound,
at the
but I
fouls
think
being
he's gonna go
uber
over on his
physical with
points.
him, trying to make the catch difficult. Boston doesn't have the same energy, right? They came out like a house of fire as Jason Tatum goes downhill. Like sustaining that over the course of the game with that kind of emotion. How hard?
Very hard. I would say the lesson that I learned was the value in closing out games. We had 2 games in that 09 finals against the Lakers where we could have won it at the end. All of a sudden, being up 3-1 and being down 3-1 going into game 5 are 2 very different things.
Often, like just a 2 or 3 minute stretch completely changes the game. Doncic, meanwhile, now with 24 in 27 minutes. Lead cut to 13. Tatum on the bounce. Jaylen Brown fires up a 3. That won't go. Doncic with another rebound. He's got 8 of those. Derek Jones fakes, drives, gets inside, blocked from behind. Tatum got a piece of it, but right to Irving for 3. That won't go. And Holiday inadvertently get hit in the face. That's going to be 3 fouls on Lively.
How about the defense there from the Boston Celtics? Multiple defenders that time coming on the drive. It's White, it's Tatum, it's Porzingis in the right there on the rear side.
Tatum has taken 9 shots. He's not at all uncomfortable. What else is he doing? He's guarding. He's got 6 boards and 4 assists. Again, maturity.
Lively switches up on Holiday. Tatum. Doncic guarding Porzingis. Doncic, that is, guarding Porzingis. Knocks it away. Again, the strength of Doncic, even on the defensive end, so impressive. Irving on the bounce. Gets in. Falling away. Shot is good. A beautiful move from Kyrie Irving. It's an 11-point game now.
Now Luke is going to go over on his points.
Mavericks slowly inching their way back into this. Brown gets inside, kicks it out. Holiday, quick release on the 3. And White pushed off on Washington. That's going to be Derek White's 2nd foul.
Boston missing the opportunities from 3 that they were so proficient in the first half.
And this is just beautiful. That gather step to create the separation, shoot right over the top. Boston just 1 for 7 this quarter from 3, and they've gotten some clean looks.
Well, they've missed their last 6. Doncic tries another 3. Got it! Luka Doncic now at 27. It's an 8-point game. Timeout, Boston.
We talk all the time about Luka having been in so many big moments over the course of his career. He saves his best for when his best is needed. His team is down big. That 3 starts falling. Look out. A lot of confidence in that young man.
Do you want this? More than anything. Icy. Vroom, vroom. Gotta be excellent every day.
Every day? Do not be fooled by our politeness. Death is in our air.
I've played so many people. I don't know where I belong anymore.
You're a monster!
I am so much worse.
People want to feel like they're a part of this magical story.
It's important that we are unified. Oh, I'm in, honey.
First, we did the impossible. Then you ate
First,
so many
we
of the
did
impossible,
the
that we
impossible.
completely ran out. And now, they're back!
The Mavs are
The
outscoring the
footlong cook is
Celtics
back
22
at
to 9
Subway.
in this 3rd quarter.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
These are all keepers.
Store more, share more. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us and get a great deal on iPad and Apple Watch SE. Connect with AT&T.
You will be the first to transform into agents with powers beyond those of mortal man. Or you might just explode. We don't really know. I give you the Mega Minions.
Hey, Jeremy, no problemo.
Good luck with that.
Illumination's Despicable Me 4. Rated PG.
Get 2 or more favorites for just $6.99.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that chocolate chippy, dippy, drippy, Papa wingin'. Pair of pizza with your favorite sides for $6.99 each. Papa John's.
There's some of tonight's key plays with YouTube TV to catch up the live action.
Well, Luka Doncic has outscored the Boston Celtics himself here in the third quarter. 10 points. Celtics only with 9. No resistance on those drives. And then a couple of deep threes. What was a 29-point lead is now 8. Joe Mazzulla emphasizes starting quarters well, finishing well. They lost the end of the second quarter. They lost the start of the third. This is a big stretch for Boston.
And this is Doncic's finals debut. He's got 27 points, 8 rebounds. Tatum drives past him. Tatum gets inside, throws it off, shot won't go. Porzingis couldn't handle it. Lively comes, and a travel is called on Lively. The Mavericks looking puzzled. Now there was some contact. Where is his pivot foot? Right, the pivot foot's the left foot. That's good. That's good. Oh, yep, he moved the pivot foot.
There was some sliding there, Mike. There was some sliding of the pivot foot.
He was hanging on so well.
He was generous early in his assessment, JJ.
Yes, very generous.
Jaylen Brown. Doncic trying to fight him. Brown goes inside, and a hard foul by Lively. That's going to be 4 on Lively. Brown heads to the free throw line.
I do like this. The last couple of possessions, your two best players who are dynamic drivers have decided to attack. You're not settling here if you're Tatum, who I thought took some contact on the last possession, and you're not settling here if you're Jaylen Brown. You're scuffling offensively. Get yourself right here.
That's just a good, hard defensive play from Lively, but he's in a little bit of foul problems now. 4 fouls in 13 minutes. And again, the rookie from Duke is 20 years old. Jason Kidd says he's a great listener. You tell him something, he learns it, and he puts it in his game.
We spent some time with him yesterday. I was just blown away by his maturity at his age. He was so good in the Western Conference playoffs, particularly in the conference finals. This guy's just ready for this moment.
Missed a game in the conference finals with a neck injury, but back and healthy. Irving stops, throws it up, and a travel call on Kyrie Irving. He's perplexed as well.
Yeah, and that left pivot foot did slide right here for Kyrie Irving. Right there.
Back-to-back travels. Here we go. As Tatum has it. 3.5 remaining here in the third. Porzingis, wide open look. Not that time. Tatum with the rebound. Porzingis cuts to the basket. And the flush. He's got 20.
But it was Tatum's drive that created an open Kristaps Porzingis 3, and then the offensive rebound from Tatum.
Irving a 3, in and out. Porzingis the rebound.
You see Porzingis a couple times in drops. And you're going to give up those looks from 3. Luka made one. That time Kyrie misses it.
Tatum the crossover. Holiday touch pass to Brown. Brown a sidestep. And Lively just picked up his 5th foul. Clearly not happy with the call. Mason Kidd not looking to challenge.
And this is such a hard thing for a big. Trying to stay vertical when you take a shot to the chest. Your arms naturally are going to go forward. That's twice now Jaylen Brown has essentially launched himself into Derek Lively.
Brown hits the first. Reminder, it's time for Try It free throws with YouTube TV. Scan the QR code, unlock $15 off your first 3 months after your 5-day free trial. YouTube TV. Try it free today. Lively will sit down. 5 fouls in 14 minutes. Didn't score, had 4 rebounds. Brown hits the free throw, lead back up to 13. Tim Hardaway getting some action off the bench. Doncic throws it up. Jones can't quite get it. Cleaver does. There's Hardaway off the bounce. Nice speed inside. Jones blocked by Brown. Throws it right back. Horford, three-pointer, rushed it way off, and Doncic has it. Jaylen Brown has had some sensational blocks here in this playoff run. Doncic finds some space, his three-pointer off the mark. Hauser grabs it. As we approach 2 minutes left in the third. Dallas was down 29. They cut it to 8 at one point. Now back up to 13. Brown gets in the paint. Holiday, Tatum, wide open three-pointer. It's good. Timeout Mavericks. The lead back to 16.
I don't know, Chad. You think Lucas can score 5 points in the quarter and a half?
So that's why we gotta outthink him. The game ain't what it used to be.
If he scores 5 more points, this parlay's over. I need him to turn on like the facilitation. Like, let's just start passing the ball and people making shots for him. If he gets 10 assists, with 3 of those assists being PJ Washington threes, then this one's okay. Like a big L today. A big giant Monka L.
Jaylen Brown with 2 terrific defensive plays on the same possession. First, he breaks up the lob to Derek Jones Jr. That has not been part of the Mavs offense tonight. And this one's just ridiculous. Going vertical against a former dunk champion in Derek Jones Jr.
Well, Brown's defense has really improved leaps and bounds. He feels he should be a candidate for all-NBA defense. He has played the best defense of his career. Quite frankly, he's played the best basketball of his life this season, and some of that here in the playoffs. Tim Hardaway Jr. Back up Doncic. Good clean look. Brown grabs the rebound.
They dodge a bullet. Little miscommunication, little hesitancy by the Celtics. Give up an open 3.
Tatum picked up by Washington on the switch. Tatum drives, kicks it out in the corner, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Jones, 7 to shoot.
So just a moment's hesitation, right? Look at Al pointing. Drew runs out at the last second. Just a little miscommunication leads to an open 3. He does not miss those often.
Gafford back in. Washington sits. Kyrie Irving will come in for the final 120. Doncic going to get a breather. Doncic just played 32 of what's been 35 minutes so far. Brown drives inside. Shot clock winding down. Horford just gets it off and hits the 3. 11 straight points after the Dallas run.
Mike, they can't contain the ball, and Boston is just relentlessly attacking off the drive.
Irving shot block. Brown again with the rejection. Jaylen Brown, a defensive demon here in the third.
Look, we
we talked earlier in the third quarter about the lack of help defense from the Boston Celtics on these Irving and Doncic drives. Jaylen Brown is everywhere right now. Terrific. And Doris, you're right. This quarter turned back in the Boston Celtics' favor when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown decided to put their head down and get to the basket.
7 blocks for the Celtics. Final minute, third quarter. Gafford. Holiday harassing in. Nice backdoor cut. Irving left-handed. Can't get to the fall. Rebound fought for it. Looked like last touch by Horford. Nope. They say the Mavericks touched it last. Holiday will walk it up. Doncic right now on the bench as we finish up the third. He's got 27 points, 10 rebounds. The Mavericks down 19. Brown, three-pointer, pumps it in! Jaylen Brown at both ends of the floor, and the lead back up to 22. Tim Hardaway. Hardaway goes it. Al Horford, jump shot, too strong. Gafford's follow, and he got fouled. Gafford will shoot free throws.
So Jaylen Brown has relentlessly attacked the rim. Maxi Kleber is going to be in isolation. Here comes a screen. Maxi's like, I don't want to get beat. I'm going to give you a cushion. And Jaylen Brown says, guess what? My three-point shot is vastly improved from my rookie season. And he just reins in another one. Kiss me, I'm so pretty, J.J. Redick. Oh, my goodness.
Chelsea wouldn't be happy.
No.
Well, Brown coming off that sensational performance in the conference finals with the MVP. And now 19 points already and some spectacular block shots. Gafford, the other in-season acquisition, came from the Wizards. They were 9-41. He was thrilled to come to Dallas, be a part of this team. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give here for Dallas. Tatum drives on Jones, kicks it out the corner. Hauser up top. Brown off the bounce, goes inside. Layup is off the glass, won't go. Jones the rebound. And that will end the third quarter. Dallas came out strong. They cut into the lead, cut it to 8 at one point. But the Celtics respond with a run of their own. Jaylen Brown, magnificent here in game one of his NBA Finals. We played 3 quarters, Boston up 20 as this presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
All right. I think Luka is 100% hitting 5 point or 5 points in a quarter. So this one's pretty much an L. So I need 1 more assist here for Holiday, and I need 9 more assists for Luka. Luka can hit 9 assists with 3 of them being PJ threes. Then I think we chilling.
back to the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Kristaps, they had cut it to 8 in that quarter. How did you guys regain control to close out the third quarter?
Yeah, we stayed poised. They made their run. We knew that we just have to stay even keel. And now we made our run, and the game is back up to 20.
How about for you? Your first game back in over a month, and you're making it look like you never left. Just what's feeling good?
It's feeling really good. I'm not going to lie. You know, it's tough to jump into a game without playing a month and a half. But I did everything I could to prepare for this moment mentally. And yeah, so far we're doing good.
All right, thank you, Kristaps. Mike?
All right, Lisa, well, Porzingis ready for that with the block, but
I can get Tatum for 12 more points than Luka and not score a single point.
Were no assists for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got 5 on 27 made field goals. Jason Kidd told Lisa at the half, we played too much one-on-one early in the game. Give the Boston defense some credit for affecting his team.
Irving picks up his second. Jason Kidd, of course, we'll take a look at another excellent defensive play from Porzingis. Dallas hung in there, got the bucket. Tatum, sidestep 3, in and out. Kyrie Irving the rebound. Irving just 6 of 19. He's heard the boos, but it wasn't as loud as you'd expect. Doncic gets inside, backs it home. Luka Doncic now with 29. Dallas has plenty of time to get back into it. How much energy will they use to get there?
And this is another self-created basket for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is a guy who averages around 9 assists a game. He's got 1 assist. Boston, a clear game plan thing. We don't want to put 2 on the basketball and have everyone else score.
Tatum in the front court. Cleveland. Looking to put some pressure. Tatum gets away. He goes inside. Lost it out of bounds. Tatum thought he was fouled. Mavericks thought it was their ball. Celtics to inbound with 14 on the shot clock. Drew Holiday's going to check back in.
So Tatum trying to get baseline. That feels like that could have been a foul.
Derek White. Irving is guarding Porzingis, who wants the ball. Bad pass that time from White. The turnover, number 12. Boston, Derek Jones drives in hard. Layup. Can't get to the ball. Cleveland couldn't quite grab it. And here come the Celtics led by Pritchard. Porzingis off the bounce. The running jumper well short. Porzingis had 18 points in the first half.
He's going to hit his points.
In the second half. Doncic doubled. Doncic gets inside. Shot blocked, but a foul. See if they call it on Tatum or White. White thought he got a clean block. Not the case, according to the officials. That's 3 on White.
There's clearly certain matchups where the Celtics will come double team. They double teamed when Pritchard was the primary defender. Tatum there coming as the second guy against Derek White.
And Doncic now with a 30-point game in his finals debut. Lively returns with the 5 fouls. Ball is in his hands more than any other player. He just controls the tempo. And one of the smartest young players, only 25 years old. The vision he sees on the court is White deflected out of bounds. Oh, they're saying the other way, but it should be Dallas ball. Now they switch the call. JJ, you played with him briefly in Dallas. His mind, his brilliance in terms of just seeing the floors is off the charts.
There's levels to reading the game. He doesn't read the guy guarding him. He reads the low man. He reads the weak side defender. And he makes every correct pass out of that. Holiday
gets inside. Reverse banks it in. Just took his time and got away from Washington. Derrick Jones throws it up. The lob has not worked. They were out of bounds, so it's going to be Mavs ball.
We've seen Drew Holiday do this so many times, just using his body and strength. Had some big buckets down the stretch of games 3 and 4 against the Pacers. That time just overpowering P.J. Washington.
Washington in the corner, can't hit the three. 5 of 23 from three-point range, and many of them have been good looks. Porzingis turns quickly, shoots. Kyrie Irving the rebound. As they want to come back, they'll lead Kyrie Irving. Just 6 of 19 from the field. Doncic double stolen by White. White right with Jones, lays it up and in. A turnover leads to a transition bucket. Timeout Dallas, lead back up to 21.
Great team defense. Two guys are going to work incredibly hard defensively. Pritchard is going to make sure he beats him to the spot. It allows for the backside help. That is 2 men digging in defensively and making a play. And how about the self-protection here? Just hold them off, use the left. So nice.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. And in part by Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Your favorite emotions are back in theaters with some new friends. See Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Only in theaters June 14th. Get tickets now.
Riley, how was camp? That was good.
Was doing everything the opposite of what I need. I thought for sure Celtics defense was going to keep him either at or under his average.
And Jaylen Brown made the mighty Celtics beasts of the East. 2 teams giving it their all. Here's to the NBA Finals. Mavericks Celtics, Sunday on ABC.
8.5 remaining, fourth quarter, game 1. The Mavericks, their first finals in 13 years, back 2011, when they won their only title. Been in a big hole most of the game. Doncic gets inside, fakes a pass, jumper in and out. And Tatum with his 10th rebound, another double-figure rebounding game for Jason Tatum. Only has 13 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Tatum, oh, what a pass, but Holiday at the bottom of the backboard. Gonna misjudge where he was. Irving using the screen. Horford picks him up. Falls down. Almost falls down again. Keeps the dribble. Back up top, Washington. Shot clock at 3. Washington runs into a wall. Can't get it. Gets the rebound, though. Back up, layup, banks it home. Great second effort from P.J. Washington.
He's had a number of those plays tonight, but that defensive possession from Al Horford, 2 really solid plays, starting with his isolation defense on Kyrie Irving.
Tatum with 7 to shoot. Step back, jumper. It's good. Jason Tatum now with 15.
Well, Dallas might have dropped into a little bit of a zone there. They were loading the paint.
Washington into the paint. Lively on the flush. Only the 7th assist, something you talked about earlier, Doris. Only the 7th assist.
They're not a high assist team anyway. Luka Doncic is one of the guys who creates a lot of his scoring for himself. But in Boston's defensive game plan, it's incredible.
Tatum, step back jumper, short. Holiday gets the rebound, back to Tatum. Scoop layup, no good. Al Horford, right place, right time.
And that corner crash from Drew Holiday kept the possession alive. Boston does that so much. They give their guards freedom to go for offensive rebounds from the corner.
There's a lob, Lively, and a foul on Holiday. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Drew Holiday. Well, new tonight on Jimmy Kimmel Live, NBA legend Magic Johnson, plus comedian Joe Coy. Music from Doechii with JT and so much more. Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight on ABC.
Holiday hit his second
Here in
three.
Boston, Massachusetts. We said it's hard to believe this is the 71st NBA Finals game in this city. The last one, though, prior to tonight, was Game 6 in 2022, where Golden State won the
Tatum
title.
can make 10 points and he could not score a single freaking point in the rest of the game.
That loss in that finals, couldn't wait to get back.
That history also plays part of the narrative that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown endure nightly, right? They've had such success, won a lot of games in the playoffs. But as Jason said, we only hang championship banners.
Holiday, a three-pointer. He's in double figures. The top 6 players for the Celtics all in double figures, lead back up to 24. The three-pointers, 16 makes to 5 in favor of Boston. Doncic short, or for the rebound. Mavericks made a couple of runs to try and get back in. Celtics have had the answer every time as Washington called for the foul.
Drew Holiday, to get open here, does a really nice job of relocating. He starts this possession in the dunker spot and then creates the passing lane for Al Horford to find him. Just a phenomenal shooting season from Drew Holiday, particularly from those corners.
Brown now at 22.
And can we remember, Mike, what he told us yesterday in the interviews about he had prepared to be in a different role on a different team. And those threes were not ever in his individual repertoire in any role he's had in all the years.
He's been adjusting all season. Whatever is needed on a given night, that's what Drew Holiday will give you.
This is a guy who on the offensive end has played on the ball for his whole career, and he's preparing to go do that again. He talked about
took Luka out of the game. We'll see how long that lasts.
Becoming a better spot-up shooter this year, because that's
just
what
under
was
5
needed.
minutes left in the game.
Well, Doncic
I need Tatum to go off,
taken out.
but they're probably going to take him out too,
Hardy
since they have such a big lead.
Step back, three-pointer. In and out. And Jaylen Brown tracks it down. Joe Mazzulla will call timeout. Jason Kidd probably taking out his star backcourt as this one has gotten away from him. Let's look at some of tonight's key plays with YouTube TV, then catch up to the live action. Doris.
The Celtics actually have more blocks than the Mavericks have assists. Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3" uses that left hand. Off a calf injury, selling out. Multiple effort, meets you at the rim and send it back. And it's coming from a lot of different guys. Jason Tatum, the one J.J. loved from Jaylen Brown. Just an extraordinary response after they got within 8.
Another great team effort this whole season has been about sacrifice. Meanwhile, Jason Kidd has put in, again, Hardy's out there with Exum, Josh Green, Dwight Powell, the veteran, coming in, and Tim Hardaway. So it looks like the starters will be done for the night with just over 4.5 remaining. And a 25-point lead.
Looks like I got Luka on under 31.5 because he's taken out for the night.
In this position before. Hardy steps back, lines up the three-pointer. That's good.
I just need Tatum to hit 10 points.
Round,
that's literally all I need.
Lost game 1 to the Clippers, then came back, won game 2 on the road. Second round, lost game 1 to OKC, came back and won game 2 on the road. Got tied up, of course, in the third round. They won games 1 and 2 in the conference finals on the road. They have been a great road team. They had won 5 straight road games in these playoffs before tonight. And Kyrie Irving, as he talked to Lisa earlier, hey, there are ups and downs. There's some nights, even in the finals, you get waxed. And teams have had big playoff losses have come back and still won the series. Meanwhile, a great ovation for Jaylen Brown. He comes out after 37 minutes of terrific basketball.
Deflected out.
Doing something different.
It was 37 minutes of terrific basketball, but it was those 5 minutes in the third quarter that really changed the dynamic of this entire second half. It was Jaylen Brown shooting the basketball, driving the basketball, and making some key defensive plays.
Pritchard misses, and that was after, again, the lead was cut to 8. Hardy bringing it coast to coast, off the glass. Jaden Hardy, good aggressive move. Hardy plays with a force.
He is an excellent scorer. Had a 13-point game off the bench in the conference finals.
This is his second year, didn't play college ball. Played for the G League Ignite. Holiday inside to Tatum. And a foul called on Powell. With 3:19 remaining. And the crowd feeling comfortable.
That's crazy.
Coming up after our game, ESPN Sports Center with our guy Scott Van Pelt. We'll have the top moments, live reaction from the Women's College World Series Finals. Of course, post-game coverage from Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Doris and JJ and Tim Legler will join SVP. Ovations for Al Horford. Spending his career, has played a lot of playoff games, still looking for that first championship. Horford in his 17th year at 38 years old. Meanwhile, Holiday gets the ovation as well. One of 6 Celtics in double figures. He's won a championship, did it with the Bucks in 2021. As Tatum misses the free throw. Jim Hardaway Jr. can't get it to fall. Tatum's numbers: 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Great balance tonight from Boston. Richard misses. Hardy will push.
And Jason Tatum got taken out of the game. So that's end of the parlay.
Hardy inside, draws the foul.
I was close, though. I got 3 out of the, or no, 4 out of the 5.
From Hardy. If you had to say, well, there's more than one. But for Dallas, what's the first thing they should look at off this game?
Well, Mike, Jason Kidd told us before the game he hopes this series is about who makes more twos. And if you look at the game tonight, it's been about who makes more threes. And so you have to look at ways to generate more threes if you're Dallas. And how do you take away some of these open looks from the Boston Celtics? They've got a 30-point advantage from behind the three-point line.
Hard to overcome that, especially on the road. Derek White will sit down. Shea Brissett comes in, Hauser's in. And the crowd just getting a chance to cheer on their Celtics who are coming out.
They're going to need a better effort from Kyrie Irving. I mean, he finished this game 6 for 19, didn't make a 3. 36 minutes. And listen, there are nights like that for Kyrie and Luka. It's just simply they have so much responsibility offensively that they definitely need Kyrie Irving at a high level.
And certainly some of the credit goes with what is just a spectacular defensive performance from the Celtics. So often we just talk about that historic offensive team that they have. Hauser comes up short, Cornet with a tip. But defensively, right from the get-go, it was a great defensive effort. Score at the end of the first quarter was 37-20. Hardy's fouled.
And Mike, this is not a small thing. Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser, when they check into a basketball game, they're going to be targeted. They're going to be hunted. Dallas is going to try to create mismatches that way. Teams have done this all season. I thought tonight both those guys on the defensive end really fought, really stayed in front. Those minutes You win those minutes, that's important.
And Hauser got shots to fall. All season, he has been a weapon for this team. It's an organization that has believed in this young man since they got him. But that last series was so difficult. And as you said in that prior round, there are certain role guys for whom certain series are going to be tough. But Sam gets a couple of threes to fall, and as you said, held up defensively.
Richard up top. Hauser had a great regular season. Had a great series against Miami. That's got to feel good for Hauser. That's a two-pointer. But able to knock it down. 6 points. Make that 8 points off the bench. Hardy's getting up his shots and knocks down another. Hardy 13 points in 9 minutes. Again, he played a lot of minutes. Played all 5 games in the conference final. As we approach a minute remaining, it's going to be a Game 1 victory for the Boston Celtics. Turnover number 13. Again, Game 2 not until Sunday night. Josh Green able to get it to go. The largest lead was 29. Dallas came storming back to start the third, cut it to 8, and Boston had every answer. And now they're getting a standing ovation. Exum will bring it up. Exum, the former lottery pick back in the NBA. Doris, what impressed you most about all the good things Boston did tonight?
Oh, man, that's a great question. I would start with Jaylen Brown's just elite two-way game. The intensity brought from the out.
All right, that is game. All right, I might jump on some Tarkov to finish off the night. I don't know yet, but I'm going to end this stream. I come back, I'm not sure. I will. Oh, if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow the Twitter at JVIBird. Also YouTube. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, make sure you follow the Twitch. I will catch y'all later. Maybe in a little bit. If not, then later.